Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Sounds more like it's like FES as in F-E-Z. No, it's S. Sometimes words just sound like a Z when it's an S. I think FES is short for festival, which still I don't get why it's called festival. Basically, it's like, what about this edition of Persona 3 says festival? It's kind of ironic because the Culture Festival was cancelled, so we didn't even get that. Anyways. I just can't be bothered these days, honestly. Where did I leave off? It's the day. What do you call it when it's the day 2 days before the full moon? I guess that's what you would call it. 2 days before the full moon. Well, not even 2 days really. It's evening. I wasn't talking to you! Midterms this month. What if we can get them to make a rule exam can be scheduled right after operation? Big 3 will come at us this time. It's yours on my side now, they don't have anyone to provide support. They're like a job strap we have to protect the job. That's one way of to be victorious, you must offset your weaknesses. This may be difficult for every team member to do, however, so please be aware of everyone's weaknesses. This battle is going to be difficult if you're not prepared to defeat this problem. Have all of your items and equipment ready for the battle. It's not the equipment that's the issue, it's having the right soldiers. Play bell practice, let's go away! Take it or leave it. That's how I feel about the Pokemon Let's Play. Finally got around to it. But yeah, you can take it or leave it. It's like, it's 8 in the morning right now, I uploaded the third part of that on, well, yesterday, around 9 PM. And I haven't checked, but when I did check an hour ago, 0 views! Like 10 hours later, still nothing. That Let's Play is dead on arrival. Does not add to my enthusiasm, to be honest. Like, I don't really care that my videos don't get any views and all that, but you know, the lack of views is really kind of, you know, just kind of playing on it. Because, you know, my motivation is kind of just gone down the drain. It's like it's been a year since my mom passed, and that's kind of funny. It's looking at my laptop, it's like temps, as in temperature, to plummet. It's like, yeah, that's me, but not the temperature plummeting. The motivation has plummeted. I just feel like, like, of all my Let's Plays right now, though, it's kind of funny with that Pokemon one. I've only done 4 parts of it so far, so I've only done 1 record session. But I can just tell that one's going to be the easiest to record for, because I can just, you know, link the capture card with the Switch and then connect it to the laptop. That's all you need. So you could say the easier one would be my Let's Play of Little Busters on my Blue Skull Dragon VN channel. But not necessarily, because, like, yeah, sure, that one is recorded directly on the laptop. But here's the thing with this, right? You gotta sign into Steam, which means to sign in a Steam, there's like, oh, you get the code from your email, so you can sign to your email to do that. So there's a bit more process for that. And on top of that, editing for that one is the worst of all 3 Let's Plays I've done going on right now. 4 if you include Sandhill, but that one's... I haven't even bothered to get back to that since last year. I still don't know how to approach that, because... even before my mother passed last year, I wasn't really feeling it the last time I recorded for that, because that was when my mother was in the hospital the second time, and the game just didn't feel enjoyable at that point as well. But anyways, to the point, the Little Busters Let's Play is I have a habit of switching to Japanese and going, okay me, while editing this video, search up these kanji characters. And it gave me such a headache last one I edited for. I was like, I just want to play Metaphor on the PS5 and I gotta pause every freaking minute to waste like God knows how long trying to find these damn kanji characters. Because like, oh yeah, I found the kanji in my book. Now I've got to freaking get Google Translate or something to use that kanji character in one of the translations, so I can copy and paste that character. It's so freaking mind-numbingly annoying. Oh, I hate it. So yeah, it's my least favorite to edit it right now. Speaking of which, Metaphor, I finally haven't beat the game, but I'm like 2 or 3 days away from the final battle. I completed all the side quests, including that incredibly annoying Trial of the Dragon shit. It's like, okay. First dragon, I was like, shit, how do you win? He literally just kills you in 1 turn. And then I figured out what his gimmick was and what was causing him to basically go all out on the first turn. I can't even remember what it was, but they have some really stupid logic for these bosses. But I eventually managed to defeat it. Second boss I ended up having to cheese because the charm spam was super annoying. And the burn down bit where it's like if you haven't got complete immunity to fire, you're dead. And having to revive all the teammates every freaking turn and then getting charmed every freaking turn. It's like, fuck it. I'll go with the other strategy. Have it so that fire, like use the Juna's, whatever her freaking summoner or leaker or whatever the hell it was. And then what wasn't summoner, that was the other character. What was it? Dancer ability to give it a one-time weakness to fire and let the bastard hit himself in the face with his own attack for 9,999 damage apiece. And I took him out that way instead. It's cheap, but hey. The third one, it gave me trouble at first, but the third one was actually kind of surprisingly the easiest considering everything I'd read up about it. It's like, oh, these bosses gonna suck. Oh, the one in the stars one, oh, that one's annoying. It's so difficult. I mean, I lost a few times, but out of the 3 dragons, he was actually the one I felt I defeated the most legit. It's just, you know, you gotta keep inflicting the weaknesses and then exploiting that weakness and, you know, knock it down and make sure you don't get poisoned all the goddamn time and stuff. But then after all that, they were like, oh, here's another super duper boss. After all that, I was like, for fuck's sake, I just want to be done with this damn game already. And it kicked my ass. Pulled the same shit where it's like, okay, here's the thing. If you have any equipment that reflects magic or attacks or anything, he will insta-kill you on the first turn. The game doesn't tell you this, and the stupid thing is, you are rewarded with that kind of equipment for defeating dragons, so you're actually punished for using the reward you get from the damn side quests. So stupid and backwards. So I removed that. I had so much trouble with it, but I eventually managed to beat the bastard. He goes through all the archetypes, and once he gets the thief, that's the worst one. It's like, the worst one is technically Prince, because it's like, if it goes on too long, he will one-shot you. But the thief one's the worst because he basically, every time he gets to that freaking archetype, he makes himself immune to all the physical attacks. And Stroll was my main heavy hitter for that boss fight, you know? So, it's like you gotta hit him with a physical attack to get rid of that. so that he no longer has that, it only works one time, and then wail on the son of a bitch, and I eventually managed to beat him. It was a horrible experience. It felt like Skyward Sword, as in when I played Skyward Sword, not kind of level different, more get to the end of the game, there's a few side quests left, and then the tediousness of it all made me lose complete interest. That's what it felt like. I thought I was not gonna actually complete it, but I did. I managed to complete the metaphor side quests. I even did all the Coliseum stuff, which was easy because, you know, overpowered by the end of the game. So all I've got left is the final boss, I guess. But I don't know how much that's gonna suck because I've heard it's pretty tough. So I'm not even gonna look forward to that, but yeah. Anyways. Oh yeah, and you know, because it's been such a long time since I recorded in between this. Like when I was last playing that game, and last time I recorded this, I was like less than halfway through the game. There's one point, right? It's like, okay, you just had this bit of story that goes on for freaking ever, much like my ramble. You get a boss fight, and then you get some more plot, and then you get a freaking super boss fight, no time to prepare. It's just like, hey, here's a freaking super powered boss for you, right? Hope you freaking have the right levels and archetypes equipped, because you're gonna get fucked. Hope you had enough money to stock up on items and knew to bring frost resistant stuff. Oh, wait, you didn't? Well, too bad. You're fucked. That boss, I think I defeated on the first try, but nah, actually no, I think I might have been the second try. I can't even. It was a long, grueling battle that I was barely able to get through. It's horrible. Fuck you, Atlas, for making that boss. So you don't get time to level grind or anything. It's just long, drawn-out story portions and then two freaking bullshit boss fights. With the first being easy and the second one being brutal. It's like, god damn it, man. Give me time to breathe, damn it. Like, the second half of the game just kind of falls apart. Anyways. Let's see if anyone's in town. He's not there, but the monk is probably here. Oh, it's you again, yeah. Yeah, what a strange kid. Ah, shit, it's gonna rank up. Oh, yeah, late. What's up, kid? That's his breath smells of alcohol. He must have been drinking a lot. Oh, you figure. Rude to make someone wait. Didn't Dad tell you not to do that, eh? I mean, isn't the protagonist's parents deceased? That's pretty awkward, isn't it? Let me see. What is our answer? So all we have to put on with the page here. Okay, so this is rank 8 then. Dad? Hey, Dad! you just call me Dad. That seems heavy. You just call me an old bastard, but you're all nice whenever you need some money. How about you got action or something? Don't make me worry like that. Are you mistaking this for your son? What the hell are you doing in this place? Oh, we have a friend. We could also say none of your business. Friend, huh? It's a girl, isn't it? I follow like son, I guess. That seems pleased. You! Seems Mutatsu is sobering up. Damn, all this time I thought you were. I guess my eyesight is getting bad after all. I know that feeling, man. My eyesight sucks. And these glasses, man, it's impossible to keep them clean enough where, like, you can, like, get 100% perfect, you know, vision from it. It's like, you know, I've been playing Metaphor, and one thing that bugs me about a lot of games is the menus. It's like the text feels like sometimes it's too small, especially for equipment, that I can't even read it properly. I have to squint my eyes. It's horrible. And I was like, is there any options like in the settings or anything to make that text bigger? But it didn't seem to be. Always annoying, man. Why is the text gotta be so damn small? People like me with crappy eyesight. It's horrible. That just seems worried about you. You understand Mutatsu better now. The way he's saying that about it's like that, it's like it's cotton. Like, man, can I get $1,000? The serious voice rings in your head. That I am thou shalt have a blessing when I Jesus create the sun of the Sarah. I gotta scroll all the way back up to wherever the hell last. Which was. So I had to use amongst these links to reach level 8 without a great time to the tower. I guess it's. Come on, where is it? Where, it's like, damn, it really goes to show how long the year is. Spend all my time with clients missing anniversaries and birthdays. But if they felt the same way I did, that's how we feel. Oh, goddammit, there was another choice, not gonna scroll all the way back now. Son of a bitch. Tower. Says any. Who's they? My wife and my son. It's been 4 years since they left. I used to stay out past midnight, and when I got home, my wife and I would get into a big arguments. And when I go home, I don't know what to do with myself, so I just come here and drink every night. Are you running away? Yeah, you're absolutely right. I shave my head, but it's only for show. That's who's laughing sheep. It turned to a lie facing my problem, so yeah, I guess you could say I'm running away. He hasn't called me or sent me a letter since then. She must have gotten over me. Who knows where they are, or if they even want to see me. Ah, forget it. It's too much of a hassle anyway. Alright, kid, let's get out of here. Left club with Mutatsu. Instead of going home on our own, it's like, nah, you left as well at some time. You know, it's kind of wild that with Metaphor they tried to go the Persona route, where it's like, okay, we got a calendar system, except they only give you 4 freaking months. They give you social links as well, bonds, you know? They only go up to, like, rank 8, but they're so easy to max out by the time we get to the end of the game. I'm literally, at the end of the game, completed all the side quests, I'm pretty sure. Completed all the bonds, and I still got, like, 2 or so days left over to do whatever the hell. It's crazy. You think it'd be like, oh yeah, the time management. No, they give you plenty of time. I like in the Persona games where it feels like, unless you get it really specific, you're kinda screwed on maxing everything out. Loves seem to be growing in number. How come? I cannot explain why, but our highest priority should be eliminating the remaining shadows. The moon will be full tomorrow. I shall accompany you in battle. I've also noticed that another Persona 5 games come out. I've already forgotten what it's called, Phantom something. Is that basically just... I remember seeing it when I brought on the Phantom reviews. Like, is that even a real thing? And from the looks of it, yeah, it was. It's like, really? The milk in Persona 5 that hot that it's like, oh yeah, Persona 5. But different cast. But also same cast. That's what it looks like to me, so I'm like, really? It's like they just keep making Persona 5 over and over again. I remember like seeing in the forum, oh, you know, it's about the same as with Persona 4 and spin-off, right? I don't know how many spin-offs Persona 4 got compared to Persona 5. I feel like Persona 5. just constantly being remade, spin-offs. But it's been like a decade since it came out, isn't it? If not longer. It's kind of wild that the last mainline Persona game basically came out around the time of late PS3, early PS4. We're now in somewhat mid-territory of the PS5 era, and still nothing. Like, what the hell, man? Crazy. Hope you guys haven't forgotten that exam stuff. 2 weeks from Tuesday. Hell, even Metaphor feels like Persona 5. It even looks like it. So it still feels like it's still in that era of late PS3, early PS4 in terms of appearance. It's like we're at the era of the PS5, and it doesn't really feel like they've advanced much in terms of how it appears. It's kind of wild how, you know, Persona 3, 4, and 5 came out compared to, you know, the long wait for the next mainline entry. And I guess you could probably, I don't know, when did the Persona 2 games come out? I assume sometime in the early 2000s. The first one came out in the late 90s. I think it was the late 90s. Either way, guys, pretty wild. It's like, the more advanced the technology becomes, the longer the wait for a new game to do. Like Elder Scrolls takes forever. Graveur takes forever. It's like a decade of just milking, and then like, okay, well, eventually get around to the next. Feels like that's the case for all three series. Persona, Auto, Elder Scrolls. It's like we're just kind of, you know, milking it for all it's worth. Maybe we like, you know, we got it working in the background on it. It's just, you know, in the meantime, we'll just kind of like sprinkle some of this and that. Hope you guys haven't forgotten that exam stuff in 10 minutes. 2 weeks from Tuesday. This class doesn't do well as we might, but you'd all better study hard. Well, let's open to page 125. The younger generation is creating its own language in cyberspace. I'm not completely new, but I've mastered the speak you all use online. What? It's useful. You feel tired. I think you're a bit more familiar with computers than you let on. Sorry, close your eyes. I've even come up with my own internet stuff. Not only is it totally unreadable, it's impossible to tell whether it's gibberish. My flair of cryptology, I could be a government spy. Stay up and listen to the lecture. How does that raise your academics? So, what is office? Moon, lovers, priestess, fortune, power, empress, friend. Actually, let's check. What do these say about this? Yeah, that never seems to change. Let's maintain seems to be coming from all the hill. But that's all it has for it in maxed out. Little maid who seems to care for you deeply. Ready wrapped with detective from the suspects. Old couple who now understand what it feels now. Little maid who I've told you about her. You maid who has decided to have visa. Two council treasurer whom you are very close to. Online game over who decided to quit playing me in the world. Club member whose performance was ended up team manager you are helping because of kids. Little girl who's thinking about running away from home. Serious boy who seems different these days. Does he though? It's James who's going to show his uncle what kimono. Evie Anfano who seems to be making money. Club regular whose wife is not left. Star athlete with whom you tie student who's being served new as a children. Dying young man who seems to be having a rough time. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. It's like, oh man, you're dying, it must be rough. What you think?
Hey, Mutatsu, you have plans later. I was hoping for some down to hang out in Aigis.
Hey, let's go. You seem happy.
I can't remember how far I made it into the social when I originally played it.
I think I got pretty far. Especially compared to Chihiro, who kept getting reversed constantly, because you become, the relationship becomes intimate a lot earlier on. So when you start hanging out with all of the other girls, she gets jealous, gets reversed, and it's a load of bollocks. It's like it's only in this game, you know? That they do that. After for Persona 4 on, we've got, no, we don't have it like this. Because, you know, you can choose to go the romance route or not. So in this case, you don't really get a say in it. The only say in the matter you get is, basically, do you ignore the social link entirely so you never get to that point, thus locking you out of the ultimate persona and the full potential of, you know, getting XP from using Persona of Yankana? Or do you just basically max out all around so just kind of deal with the fact that because that just kind of comes across as a bit of an ass. Anyways, get around the high school back. Here's a Wendy. Hell, the protagonist even looks like the protagonist in Metaphor. It's like they were making metaphors like, let's make the protagonist look a bit like the protagonist in 3, or we'll give him different icons. And we'll give him at least some semblance of a personality, but it's pretty, you know, generic. Hey, it's Coach and her boyfriend. Coach, we raced 1-on-1 and we beat 2 in 6 grades. Lost the yellow team, but overall was tied. They're gonna let us use the playground now. We even became friends. They said we're pretty fast for 4th graders and told us we could play with them. Hey, you guys could do this. I wasn't worried at all, because you trained so hard. Thanks, big sis. As though I don't have to call you that if you don't like it. Just call me Coach. Big sis. Big sis. What would that be in Japanese? Was it ne or ni? I can't remember. Or maybe it's a different one. I don't know. It's not voice acted, so I wouldn't be able to tell. And if it was voice acted, it's in English, so it wouldn't really matter. I still haven't played the remake. Do they have, like... I assume they have voice acting for the social links, but do they have it where it's like Persona 5, where it's like the first and last one fully voice acted, whereas all the other ones are just kind of, at best, partially voice acted? You can seem happy. 1, 2, 3. Good luck with your boyfriend. My boyfriend? Why does this seem like the end of some cheesy made-for-TV movie? Well, there they go. What is our reply? Are you relieved? Of course, I'm the one who will get busted if anyone finds out about our sister Franks. It seems like she's having fun. It's just about almost too late to help them. Now that they're around, it feels kind of lonely. Also, that's how I feel. Like, I can't be bothered. Too much happening. I want to give you the impression I've slacking off the team match. Teaching those kids how to race. It was the first time I really put my heart into it. Maybe I was meant to take care of you. Hey, by the way, I want to thank you, Coach. Maybe we should have a little party, you know, to celebrate our first attempt at coaching. What food? Just makes me think of that South Park behind the scenes where you're just like, what food? And they just start laughing. The delivery is just so stupid. Sure. I can't wait. She seems really excited. I think I must have got her to rank 8 then, maybe. I don't know. Because I have the vaguest memory of her room. And I'm pretty sure that was from my playthrough because I haven't seen anyone else's playthrough. So I'm pretty sure I must have got her to at least rank 8. And I think by then the relationship becomes intimate, so I'd probably end up getting screwed over there because it got reversed at some point because hanging out with some of the other characters. But yeah, it takes a lot longer for it to get to that point with Yuka than Chihiro, so that's why when I first played through the game, Chihiro didn't really get that far. Which is kind of funny because, you know, in this playthrough, it was the first one maxed out. He seemed really excited. Restaurant would be expensive, and I'd probably not have it at the dorm with all these people now. How about we have it at my house? I already spoiled that we're going to be going to the dorm. You sense that Yuko is developing feelings for you. Seems like things are starting to get serious. Not serious enough where if you hang out with any other girls, you'll get annoyed. But, you know, it's one rank away from that. See his voice rings in your head. At times I am bound. I still have our blessing and now choose the great persona of the strength I have. Humanity Soul's link has reached level 7. You've had a great persona of the strength I have grown. Seems that things are getting serious for Yuka. Wait, really? She might get upset if we go out and on. Serious, we're at that point now? I guess I was wrong. But I'm pretty sure I got the rank 8 at the very least. Most kids wouldn't have listened to me without your help. I'm so glad you were. Let's talk about this later. We'll have plenty of time at the park. Come on, let's go. Let's go to YouTube. Tomorrow is a cool moon.
Hi, how was your day?
The kid got a talk to the train, but hell no. Tomorrow the moon will be full. I'm sure a shadow will appear, so please be ready. It's like I would have used this point to level grinding Tartarus, except for the fact that the stupid request from Elizabeth this time were like, okay, get it done before the day before the vote. So you don't even get the luxury of doing all that in one go, where everyone doesn't get, you know, it doesn't really get back to the end exhausted. So, you know, since I'm able to do that before this, I don't know what the next boss is gonna be though, so it's just like, we'll just wing it, basically. Wonder how many shadows there'll be inside. Most I think that will be. But if it's too powerful one, it's gonna be a tough fight. Make sure you're ready for the next battle. Every time I hear that phrase, I think of cat. Most day, let it be ready. Let's go in there and kick some ass. Big striggle coming at us, just saying, you be boo boo boo. Actually, if he said that, me boo, is like, what are you talking gibberish for? Shinjiro can cook, that's amazing. To be victorious, you must offset your weaknesses. This may be difficult for every team member to do, however. So please be aware of that and weaknesses. Because, you know, everyone on the team has a weakness. And even when, you know... Well, I'm pretty sure they consistently will have a weakness. So, you know, unlike us, who can equip for something that doesn't have a weakness, the rest of the team doesn't get that luxury. At most, they'll get maybe an ability that help alleviates it with some dodging abilities. In today's economic news, the rising of the apathy syndrome victims is led to a declining Japanese economy and what exactly? Earth. Well, what rank does he have? Rank 8, so it's 2 ranks away from being maxed out. Oh, it's you, Mikado. Are you free after that? So I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge. My, you're enthusiastic. This makes me pleased. I'm not, because that means I have to scroll down to see what choice to pick, even though it doesn't matter, because his one max levels up each time. And even without that, you know, you get so much time to max these only 2 evening socials, so, you know, it's very easy. You don't really have time constraints of these 2 at all, unless you're really, really bad at it. The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. She was the kind of girl that men dream of, drop dead gorgeous. No matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by dedication to charity work. Are you going to donate? Of course not, I hate the very word. You know, he says all this, but you just know he's the type that would set up a charity so he can scam people for money. It's no wonder he's the devil arcana after all. Now I'm just scrolling back up to where I left off. It's God, how far back up is it? Jesus Christ, there's so many now. Doesn't like seems offended. Why should I give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freaks? I pulled myself up out of school to get where I am today. Yeah, Tanaka is basically, you know, it's like that guy who he said, it's like, I'm going to become a public prosecutor because I've been inspired by shitty people like you. I want to, you know, put people like you in your place. You know, Tanaka is one of those assholes who will screw everyone over to make as much money as possible. He's an asshole, basically. And society kind of rewards douchebags because they make a lot of money and more often than not seem to get away with it. It's kind of freaking ridiculous. Now, if there's a heaven and a hell and they go to hell, what kind of punishment would feel fitting for a scam artist? For them to be scammed repeatedly, endlessly? You know, I'm just picturing, it's like, okay, they get tied to a chair as they watch their, you know, all of their money they've built up dwindle away, and they go further and further and further into this. It's like, no, just the idea of it just repulses me so. In fact, I've earned the right to laugh at those who used to laugh at me. That's what I had always dreamt of, but to tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming, but I'm so busy I don't have time to spend a dime. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and help them master my management techniques. I could create a carbon copy of me. What if all the Tanaka that we see in Persona 4 onwards is actually a carbon copy of the original? Like, yes, they didn't realize that's how I have mastered the art of deception. He was able to go completely under the radar. Maybe he's the one in Persona 5 and the one in Persona 4 is his carbon copy. It's like, yes, he went underground and got his own websites. Probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then I can sit back and relax in my massage. How about it? Want to become my successor? I'd even let you join the Tanaka family. Just kidding, people would think I'm a weirdo if I talk to the boys over to you. By his odd sense of humor, he sounds very like strong feelings for it. I can understand him a little better now. It's like, in Metaphor, there is a character who's all about deception, that's one of the bonds. But, you know, unlike Tanaka, you know, he does have some redeeming qualities where, yeah, sure, he scams people, but, you know, he cares about his money, he wants to support his, the village of his, adoptive mother and all that, you know? But, you know, he is a bit, you know, he kind of goes about it in a screwing people over way. I guess he's kind of not necessarily like Robin Hood necessarily, but, you know, he isn't completely sociopathic like President Tanaka here seems. Serious voice rings in your head. Oh no, and I am there now. Charlotte, that's the clear persona of the devil. Who was the? Oh yeah, it was that nurse in Persona 4. She was the devil one, wasn't she? The devil Arcana has got to be one of the weirdest social links, like Arcana line now. Like in this one, you got Tanaka. He fits it to a T. He truly is, you know, a manipulative asshole. Then in Persona 4, you got the inappropriate, flirty nurse who has the backstory where she actually does want to help people genuinely, which kind of comes out of left fields after like several ranks of her just being all flirty and shit. And then Persona 5, we got the reporter who's like, you know, aside from her being a bit of an alcoholic and the potential to date the protagonist, which seems very appropriate. You know, she's just trying to get to the bottom of the story. She wants to figure out what happened to her friend and all that, you know? She wants to get to the bottom of it. It's kind of really inconsistent. Businessman, social link has reached level 9. Now the great personas of devil knows. Donate for the sake of the less unfortunate. President Tanaka left. That was another one in Persona 5, wasn't it? It was Fortune Teller. She was kind of had that, you know, donation thing going on as well. And you know, again, aside from the fact that she was clearly interested in, you know, getting with the protagonist, you know, seemed like an overall decent person, that aside. Seriously, why did they do that with Persona 5? Like, okay, we finally have some adult characters focused, you know, for the social links, but you're still in high school, so it's like, it feels awkward. And then you got that added into it, and it's just like, what the hell, man? Seriously, why can't they just make a Persona game where you're, like, out of high school, college or something, you know? Hell, even in freaking Metaphor, which just feels like Persona, but in a fantasy setting. It's like, you gotta cast the characters that are older, but the protagonist is still only, like, about 18 years old. It's ridiculous. Like, they're just allergic to the idea of having people in their 20s. It's like, nah, that's too old. It's like boy band logic or something like that. It's like, oh no, they're like 19 years old now. That's too old to be in that. You can't be a protagonist if you're that old. Tonight the moon will be full, a powerful shadow will appear. You decide to stay home today and conserve your strength.